Gold and silver have seen a little rise. There is a spike with the news coming in related to the geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. We have seen gold is spiking towards 2674 levels, and yes, 2674.76 was a good resistance. We have seen it reversing from the same zone. Likewise, silver has also moved towards 3180 and finding it a greater resistance. We have seen it coming back again. Now, what to expect? How to profit, where to enter, where to exit, everything we're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. This is a detailed technical analysis, and this is the only channel to give you twice a day updates with thorough reasoning, proper entry and exit points, and take profits as well. Just subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, like, share, and comment. The next update will be released before the US session. Do not miss to watch that, and join the free Telegram channel for live updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start first to look into gold, followed with silver. Watch it. If you look at the hourly charts of gold, moving average is crossing over here. Good sign for the bulls. Right now, it is forming a slight flat base with every candle, and now 2654 level is going to remain first support zone. Below this, you can expect it to keep moving towards 2647.44 and then 2640. If 2640 is taken today, you can treat this as bearish. Else, what is happening after a good rise? It is just forming a nice flag, and the prices have just come to take the support from the 20 period moving average. So as long as the prices stays above 2650.52, at least we should be careful. That is what we can see here from the chart. First resistance should be at 2654.55, then around 2650.52, then 2647.44. Very good support just till it respects 2640. Once it reaches 2640, we are looking forward to a greater correction in gold. Be watchful of. Stochastic has dropped, now trying to bounce back. Look at the MACD on the hourly charts, crossing over here, trading with divergence suggestive of bearishness here. While the RSI has dropped as well, coming to 2 hour. On the 2 hour charts, look at the formation here. See, slightly lower lows, lower highs are seen here. And now see the crossover here in the moving average is important. This is a bullish crossover, and that is why also I say, see, 20 period, 50 period, and median of the Bollinger Bands, all of this is going to provide a very good support for gold on the downside. But I will say, as long as now 2640 is respected, we have to be careful. Though slightly the observation is that look at the dip, the retracement, lower highs, lower lows. Thus a possibility of a down move exists strong here. And thus once it breaches below 2640 today, you can say more bearishness is going to be seen. The stochastic at bottom, MACD trying to converge and cross over. It is not yet crossed over. It is still in green. It is still trading bullish. RSI has dropped a bit. Coming to 3 on the 3 hour chart, similar is the observation. Right now we are looking at higher lows. The possibility of a move towards 2650 levels exists. In fact, it can breach that. It can keep moving downwards, but I'll say greater support will come in at around 2640 if it continues to move bearish from the current levels. Thus, looking at this, ideally we can take a selling entry at 2654, but with a caution note, till 2640 you have to be extremely careful and alert. And yes, till 2640 the chances will be there that it can bounce back up again. Now, if you look at the stochastic, this has dropped. The MACD is trading in green. It has crossed over, and after a bit of retracement, it can again cross over for sell, but right now it is not showing any such intent. RSI has dropped here, signs of bearishness. On the 4 hour charts, if you now see on the 4 hour charts, look at these two candles. Bulls appeared exhausted here, and then there is a reversal sign which we had seen post reversal. This is the second bearish candle. Now possibility is high that we may see a down move here which can take the prices towards 2650.52, and in fact it can go further down from there. And just if you track the movement here, see the drop here, and drop, retracement, drop, retracement. See, this is almost identical, and this appears to be heading further down. What, and that is why I say till 2665 at least we should not be initiating any buying position today. Only buying entries about 2665 levels where you can initiate a buying entry. Stochastic has dropped here. It is looking downwards, while the MACD has just crossed over and it is almost running flat. We have seen 2 to 3 greener candles. A crossover here means another round of bearishness here. RSI dropping slightly, coming to the day. Now look at the daily charts. What has happened yesterday? Look at these two candles. If you notice the behavior of these two candles, these are identically symmetrical here. We can see a spike here on the upside. There was a spike there on the downside. And see where is the closer of these two candles. Opening of the preceding candle is at this point 2660.62, and the closing of the current candle is at around 2660.62. This suggests that it can resume its downtrend, and just that it needs to breach the median of this. Where is the median? The median is at 2650. If you count the move from here to here, the median is at 2650. This is going to remain critical. Once it drops below this, chances will be high that we may see further lows here towards 2644 and 2640 levels. If you look at the stochastic, this is dropped here. The MACD is trying to converge. It is not yet crossed over. It has to cross over for a selling confirmation. And the RSI is just coming out of the overbought zone. So now we have seen the charts and indicators. Time for me to give you the trading levels and strategy. But before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, join my mentorship batch. And if you just want to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Write an email or ping me over Telegram for your queries related to the services. Join the free Telegram channel. And those who had asked me to recommend a broker which offers your swap free account with lowest spreads, no hidden charges, worldwide presence, easier transactions, easier withdrawals, and a safer environment for you to trade, you can find the recommended broker link in the channel and video description. If you join through the link, you will get the lowest spreads on offer and you can save much of your money in terms of fees and charges. Now, so looking at this, see, first buying entry is only about 2664, or you can say 64, 66 is going to remain a good support but resistance. But yes, you can buy here at 2664. Expect that the first target zone is going to be towards 70, 71.5. Next is towards 75, 76. And if these two are taken, you can just stay bullish. We can look forward to a move towards 2685 and in fact 2700. See, these are uncertain times and anything and everything is possible. Though right now the intent what I am looking from gold is a down move, but this is my bias and you should not be influenced with my bias. On the downside, I will recommend a sell now at 2654. Expect 2650 as the first target, 47, 44 and 40. Till 2640, we have to be cautious here. Yes, there are going to remain great supports till 2640. Once it breaches 2640, I will be looking forward for gold to keep moving towards 2630, 2624, and in fact a move towards 2610 can be expected here. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver on the hourly charts. Look at what has happened here. You can see maximum support coming in at around 3130, 3120 zone. First, it needs to trade below 3130. That is going to be of prime importance. Once you see the higher price below 3130, you can take a selling entry. Once you see the higher price below 3130, you can take a selling entry. However, you have to be extremely cautious and alert as long as it stays above 3115 and $31 levels. This zone is going to remain the prime support zone below which more bearishness will prevail. Now, what has happened yesterday? See, I have mentioned one thing clearly. If you connect this spikes here, you will find it is trading in this channel. It has shown a breakout and again fallen back within the channel. Now, falling back within the channel, the downside has increased now. The downside is towards 30, 40, 30, 50 levels. So if you see a slide today below 31, we can say we are looking forward to a greater correction. It can move towards 30, 70, 80 or in fact 30, 40, 50 levels as well. While on the upside now, 36, 3160 and 3180 are going to remain two prime resistances. Stochastic rising here. The MACD has crossed over for sell. The RSI is also trying to dip a bit. Coming to the 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts, the observation is more or less same. See, look at these candles here. And just observe it closely. You will find greater support is seen till towards 3130 levels. So once 3130 is taken, we can just stay short below 3130. When you see the higher price below 3130, initiate a selling entry. Expect it to keep moving towards 3150, 31, and in fact towards 3080 or 3050 levels are also possible. Yes, the crossover in moving average is clear bearish sign here for silver. Stock has taken towards the bottom. The MACD has retraced here, trying to converge crossover for sell. And if you look at the RSI, this is dropping sharp, looking downwards. Coming to the 3-hour, on the 3-hour chart, similar is the observation. It has to just break this support zone. And once it breaches this support zone, we are looking forward to a greater move on the downside. Right now, I can see a very good support coming in at around these levels. That is why I say once you see the higher price below 3130, you should take a selling entry. Not this price, but this price has to be below 3130, and then we can initiate a selling entry. Right now a support is seen, but yes, moving averages have come closer and are on the verge of a crossover here on the 3-hour charts. And see, this selling crossover is coming after almost a month here. You can see this was at the end of September, August. We have seen this selling crossover, and now after a month, this is crossing over again for sell. So this crossover is very, very crucial. This can lead to bearishness for the near future. Stock IC towards the oversold zone. MACD has retraced a bit. It is again willing to cross over for sell. It is still in green. Remember this fact. RSI has dropped a bit, coming to 4. Likewise, on the 4-hour charts, see the consolidation here. Another way to look at the charts is the resistance it is getting from the 20 period moving average. A greater resistance at 3150 is seen, and that makes it a buying entry as well. So once you see the lower price above 3150, initiate a buying entry. Consider that it is giving a breakout. And if you are buying at 3150, remember this fact that it is going to get maximum resistance as long as it stays below 3180. 3180, 32 is going to remain a critical zone for silver here. As long as it stays below this, we should not be treating this as bullish here. Very, very. Stock IC has dropped. The MACD is trading bearish, trying to converge. RSI has dropped. Coming to the daily. Now look at the daily chart. The preceding candle comes with a flat base and lower highs. Today till 31.15, you have to be cautious. Once it breaches 31.15 and $31 levels, stay short. We are looking forward to a move towards 30.80 and then towards 30.50 levels as well. Possibility exists is strong. Looking at the move in the preceding candle, what has happened here? See, the body size is less than half of the complete move, suggests that the bulls did not find it you can say interesting to stay bullish, and that is why we have seen prices closing at a lower level. Stochastic dropping here. MACD on the daily charts has just crossed over first red candle today. Possibility exists that we can in fact see this candle as a strong bearish one. See, if you look at the pattern as well, you will find, see this similar observation, red green, then red green, then red green, and now it can deliver a massive blow here. Be watchful of this. Thus, looking at this, very, very simple. Buy at 31.50, sell at 31.30 levels. If you are selling at 31.30, remember again I am marking this word 31.30. When you see the higher prices below 31.30, you can take a sell. But then 31.15, 20, very, very nearby. First support 31, the next. Then you can look forward to 30.70, 80, the second, and 30.40, 50, the third target levels here. On the upside, if it stays above 31.50, you can initiate a buying entry. When you see the lower prices above 31.50, initiate a buy. Expect 31. See here, if you are buying at 31.50, remember this fact that till 31.80 and 32, these two and this zone is going to remain critical. As long as it stays below this, we should not be treating this as bullish, and you have to just trade with the 10 cents trailing. Trade accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. See you again before the US session. Do not miss to watch that update. Get the notifications. Join the free Telegram channel. Press the bell icon, and do join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day.